Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24, and thank you for joining us for another unboxing. Today we have It's a Wonderful World and its expansion, Corruption Ascension. As you will see from the sticker over here, this is the Kickstarter Edition. Now the Kickstarter has long since funded. I've been very lucky to pick this up from a local who was actually selling it. It's a game I've been after for a little while, but I did want the full collection, and you'll see why. So some of this has already been opened, but as far as I know, it's not actually been played. So the expansion still is in the shrink, but which is great. And let's get in there. So this is quite a large box. It's not a very heavy box, but it is quite large. So you'll see there, it's quite some standard. I do like the artwork with the game. It is quite nice. It is a sort of drafting and engine building. I've likened it to a cross Seven Wonders, Terraforming Mars, like, if you will. So a nice rulebook, and it's been quite clear when I've been picking that up. Only 8 pages, so it's not too complex a game, but there's a lot going on and some nice choices to be made. The centre board, for you to line up resources. And then you'll see a really nice compact insert for everything. Now, I will say my only sort of disappointment and hesitation on this is I do feel that the insert is probably a bit too much, but we'll see what we're going to get with the expansion. So, we've got some counters in here, which are quite nice thick cardboard for military and economics, I believe. And then we're not going to open each of these because they are all pretty much the same, and you can probably guess they are resources. So we'll crack open this first one, and you'll see there it will be some nice translucent cubes, and I think they're all pretty much the same sort of quality. This one I believe is the science resource, so they're in there. I'm going to lose them. And then part of the Kickstarter, I think it was the addition of some nice bowls to put them out on the table. Like I say, it's probably a little bit of wasted box space for these, but they're a nice addition. There is 2 accessory boxes. Now there's not a lot in these. This one just has some player tiles. These are designed for the campaign part, and we will get to that shortly. And we've got a score pad, a draft turn organiser, 2 of them by the looks of it, and some top secret wallets for, and what these are used for, they're used for in the campaign, keeping a hold of cards you may use throughout the campaign. Like I say, there's not much going on in those boxes, but I think a lot of that content is going to come from the next ones that we're going to see. Okay, so there is a leaflet regarding the campaign. So it is saying for us not to open these ones here because they do contain spoiler content and their missions and that. So we can look through these others. So we'll get them open in a second. Before we do, we've got a, so we can get it open the right way. He says, there it is. So we've got a nice card holder. So these are quite a nice sort of size for everything, and these will generate different resources and create your engine as you can go through. Like I say, I really like the industrialist type artwork that's on these. Nothing skimped on there, I think, artwork wise. So different types of, as you can see, you're going to be collecting different types of resources to build different types of buildings. So I'll pop them back in there. Now, there's plenty of room for expansion content in that box, and also some of the stuff from the campaigns. So what we'll do is we'll crack open this first campaign. I'm going to leave the second campaign alone because I want to keep that as a bit of a surprise for when we get to that. This first campaign goes with this. I think it's War or Peace, and I think the second campaign is not got a name there. Is Dramatics or Leisure. So we'll open that to see what we're going to get in the War or Peace campaign. So you've got a campaign letters telling you what the campaign's going to do. So once you've played a few games of the base game, you can move on to this to give yourself some extra content. Now these bits here we can't actually open. They are sealed wallets designed specifically for the campaign to be opened at specific points. Different weights, different feels, and a heritage pack, booster pack to be opened at the right moment. Yeah. Don't open before the end of the campaign. So that's probably going to give us some extra bits there to play the game afterwards in the campaign. So there are some really nice tuck boxes to this, but I do feel there's a lot of stuff on it. So we're not going to go open these, but actually I'm going to go into it because we've not spoiled too much in there. So we'll open this up. Okay, leisure and decadence. There was the D word I was looking for. So again, following the same bit of information for the campaign. We've got 2 booster packs in here, and then a load more wallets, again of varying sizes and thicknesses, so they're going to have different content in them for the games leading down that route. Okay, so we've got those there. I'm just going to pop those back in the main box along with this. And then we're going to move on to the Corruption Ascension expansion. So let's get that open there. Like I say, unfortunately I missed out on the Kickstarter when this came out. I think there was a few others that took the fancy at the while, and I've been trying to get hold of this for a long time. Now the retail does miss out on a lot of content that the Kickstarter got, so that's why I've been hunting for this one. So we've got that there. So contents, so what you can find in the box, and where to put it in regards to having it in the heritage box underneath. So by looks of that, we're taking out the padding and adding that in, so blocking it in there. Rules, so another fairly small rule book, so another 8 pages but half the size. Now this expansion does take the game up to 6 or 7 players. That's quite nice there. A erasable marker, a token tray, I'm assuming, a secret box for campaign, I believe, and then we've got the tuck box that will go in this box when we've finished. Some more additional tokens, so worth 3 points, I'm assuming. Some Kickstarter specific, maybe, cards. So let's bring them up there. We've got the Arcane School. Let's see if we can get that into focus. There we are, the Arcane School. Nations of Oceania. Hegemony of the North. Nations of Oceania. Hegemony of the North. Pan-African Union. Republic of Europe. Aztec Empire. Federation of Asia. And Noram States. So, got some, and they've also got variants on the back, so that'd be quite nice to add to the variants. And then what I believe to be a score pad, so that'll go nicely. I'm assuming that's what the whiteboard marker's for. So let's have a look at what is in this tuck box. Now it does have a seal on it. I'm just going to peel that back a bit and see what else we've got. So some more resource cubes and another one of those trays. Some more resource cubes and another one of those trays. Obviously increasing the player count. And then we've got the cards for the set. So let's get those open. Okay. So we've got Border Patrols to start with. Robot factories, gold mines, secret bases, occult district, offshore lab, mobile base, industries, telekinesis, artificial intelligence, dark matter. So just adding more to the game. It looks so good. It is. Brilliant. So there's the animations at the end. Like I say, I can't wait to get this one to the table. It's been one I've been after for quite some time. So thank you for joining us for this unboxing of It's a Wonderful World from La Boîte de Jeu. If you haven't done so already, please check out the other videos on the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.